Hello there, welcome to English class with me Shady. Today I'm going to teach you something easy but a little bit confusing and difficult. It's about pronoun. Pronoun is a word that can replace a noun in a sentence. Atau pronoun itu suatu kata yang bisa menggantikan kata benda dalam kalimat. There are 8 kind of pronouns. Jadi, macam-macam pronoun ada 8. First is personal pronouns, and then reflexive pronoun, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, relative pronouns, distributive pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, and indefinite pronouns. But today we are going to discuss about personal pronoun first. Personal pronouns divided into 4 parts. For subject, object, possessive adjective, and possessive pronouns. Let's discuss first about subject and object. For subject, we use I, you, we, they, she, he, it. For object, we use me, you, us, them, her, him, it. For example, how to use it? For example, in bahasa Indonesia or in Indonesia language, dia membantuku. She helps I. Is it correct? No, this is incorrect sentence. The correct one is she helps me. Because she as a subject, helps as a verb, me as an object. So, when we use pronoun as an object, we use me, not I. So the correct one, she helps me. It also used for the other. You, us, them, her, him, it. Let's make the example. For example, can you give they or can you give them? Which one is correct? Yeah, can you give them? Because you here is pronoun as a subject, give is verb, and then them is an object. Pronoun as an object, not they but them. Jadi letak dari suatu pronoun itu kalau sebagai subjek di awal kalimat kita pakai I, you, we, they, she, he, it. Kalau sebagai objek yaitu setelah kata kerja di belakang itu pakainya I berubah jadi me, you tetap you, we berubah jadi us, they change into them, she change into her, he change into him, it also the same like you, ya. Jadi semuanya berubah kecuali you dan it saja. Another example, the ice cream is for us. Us di sini sebagai objek, ice cream sebagai subjek. Ice cream bisa diganti it is for us. Jadi us di sini sebagai objek ya karena setelah to be. Jadi us atau kita itu sebagai objek, maka bukan pakai we. Ice cream is for we. That's wrong. The correct one is ice cream is for us. Another example, the flower is for you. You as an object, it also you, like the subject. You are so pretty. You are so pretty. The flower is for you. You give her flower. Another example, you are clever. You are clever. You as a subject, here also the same like object. Okay, that's the subject and object in personal pronoun. Let's discuss about possessive adjective and also possessive pronoun. For possessive adjective is adjective that show an ownership. Possessive means showing ownership. Jadi possessive adjective itu menunjukkan kepemilikan. They are my, your, our, their, her, his, and its. My means kepunyaan saya, my ownership. Your ownership, kepunyaan kamu. Our ownership, kepunyaan kita. Their, kepunyaan mereka. Her, kepunyaan dia perempuan. His, kepunyaan dia laki-laki. And its, kepunyaan dia. Dia itu hewan atau benda mati ya. Its. Okay, let's make example. So, after possessive adjective, it should followed by noun. Jadi, setelah possessive adjective itu biasanya diikuti oleh kata benda atau noun. For example, my book is aesthetic. My book, my as subject, book is a noun. Jadi, biasanya setelah possessive adjective itu diikuti kata benda. Contohnya my book. Book di sini adalah kata benda. Maka my possessive adjective di sini itu pasangannya book. My book, buku saya, bukuku. Kepunyaan saya, bukan I book atau me book, tapi my book. My book is aesthetic. Another example, I clean my book. My book is also, it can be as an object. We can use possessive adjective as a subject or as an object. My book is aesthetic or I clean my book. My book can be subject, can be object. It depends on the context of sentence. Another example, your flower is beautiful. Your as a subject, flower as a noun. Your flower, not you flower, but your flower. We add after you, your. It's possessive adjective, show ownership atau menunjukkan kepemilikan. Bungamu, bunga punya kamu. Bungamu, bukan you flower, but your flower. Another example, our school is famous. Not we school, not us school, but our school. Our, kepunyaan kita, sekolah kita, itu our school. Jadi diikuti kata benda. School adalah noun. Our school is famous. And then another example, their foods. Makanan mereka, artinya makanannya punya mereka. Their foods, not they foods, ya, atau them food. No. Kalau meletakkan kepemilikan as a subject, sebagai subjek bisa, sebagai objek bisa, kita pakai their untuk kepunyaan mereka. Their foods, not we foods atau them foods, tapi their foods. Itu letaknya di depan kata benda. Their foods are delicious. Makanan mereka sangat lezat. Another example, her mom is kind. Her mom is kind. Mom is a noun. Her here as possessive adjective. Her mom, ibunya dia, is kind, baik. Atau kita juga bisa buat I want to meet her mom. Jadi her mom di sini bisa sebagai subjek, bisa sebagai objek. And then another example, his. Kalau tadi her adalah kepunyaan dia perempuan, kalau his kepunyaan dia laki-laki. Misalnya, his garden is awesome. Garden dia indah. His garden, not he garden atau him garden. His garden untuk menyatakan kebun miliknya. Atau kita bisa juga meletakkan his garden as an object. Like, I love his garden. I love his garden so much. Jadi his garden bisa sebagai subjek atau objek ya. And then the last is its. Kalau tadi it, kata ganti benda sebagai subjek atau objek itu sama tanpa s. Kalau its itu kepunyaan dia hewan atau benda mati. For example, its apple is fresh. Apelnya sangat segar. Apelnya segar. Its apple is fresh. Atau I love its apple. Jadi its sama it is, it strip s itu kepanjangan it is. Jadi berbeda. It's different between its and it, atas s. It, atas s itu it is ya. It plus to be is. Kalau its itu beda. Itu adalah possessive adjective. So It's having same spelling but has different meaning. Jadi spellingnya, pengucapannya memang sama, tapi memiliki arti yang beda. I will give you the last example. It is. It's very affordable. Itu sangat terjangkau. Kalau it's, for example, its garden is so beautiful. Its garden is so beautiful. Or I go to Kartini Museum and I like it. I like it. It's itu kepunyaan dia, benda mati atau hewan ya. Next, the last is about possessive pronouns. So, what is possessive pronouns? Possessive pronouns also show an ownership, but there is no noun after possessive pronoun. It's not followed by noun. Jadi, kalau tadi possessive adjective diikuti kata benda atau noun, kalau possessive pronouns tidak diikuti oleh kata benda atau noun. Jadi, kita pakai mine, yours, ours, theirs, hers, his. Kalau untuk its tidak ada ya. Mine berarti milik saya. Yours milik kamu, ours milik kita, theirs milik mereka, hers miliknya, his milik dia laki-laki. For example, the chocolate is mine. The chocolate is mine. Or mine is in this bag. So, mine, it can be subject, it can be an object. Mine berarti milik saya. Dia tidak diikuti oleh noun. So, there is no noun after possessive pronoun ya. Remember that. So, possessive pronoun replace possessive adjective plus noun to avoid repetition and give a clear information. Jadi, possessive pronoun itu untuk menghindari pengulangan dalam sebuah kalimat. Contohnya, that library is your library, not our library. Here is your library, possessive adjective plus pronoun. We can change into that library is yours, not ours. So it's more effective. So we make an effective sentence without repetition. We use possessive pronouns. That library is your library, not our library. We can change into that library is yours, not ours. Okay, that's all about pronoun. If you have a question, you can write your question in the comment section. After this, I will give you an exercise. You can write your answer in your notebook or in the note in your phone. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't understand about this material, you can ask me in the comment. See you on the next English learning video with Miss Shady. See you. Bye bye.